All right, perfect. Yeah, so we are here. Last time we were working on this, we actually expanded our beer production here on this island so we can just send beer off everywhere. We have so much beer that I think we're going to be okay. We're making an incredible amount over here. I'm super excited because that solves an issue that we had before. Um, because they have beer and because I unlocked that research node, happiness explodes. So everybody's got beer, everybody's happy. Where I need some brooches. We'll work on that. We're just going to work on, in this stream, kind of getting everybody to where they need to be so that way we can explode our income. So ultimately, we can hire one of the other governors as one of our specialists. So that's the ultimate goal here, and that is what we are going to work on this stream. First things first, I'm not happy with the brooches. Are we importing brooches here? We might be. I assume
We
we
have
are.
finished one phase of a construction project.
That's fantastic. So this is gyros. Yeah. So Pendle, Craig to gyros. So we're going to need more, and we're going to need a different ship. So let's take a look and see what's going on in Pendle, Craig. How's our brooch supply? Number one. Brooches look okay. Maybe we can have a little bit more. There should be a ship over here.
Finest! Ready!
Yeah, let's go ahead and use this, the Kushkush Light. We're gonna go here, get rid of this ship, go to the Kushkush Light, and just get all the brooches. Come on, where are you? Let's just go crazy. Okay, so it's going to take brooches. I am a little bit concerned that we might run out. Let's go ahead and just fortify that a little bit with the brooches. Get some more going here. Put this way out of the way. Our fire is not good here. We got to fix that too. First and foremost, let's fix that. Yeah, that's not good. Anywhere else? Maybe along here. Oh wow, this whole area here. Okay. Can we move any of this anywhere else? Yes, we can. Might not even need that barley farm, honestly. Let's put this here. Alright, that gets positive. Get some wells going before we start making our expanding our brooch. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so gold. Brooches. Number one goal. Maybe we can have a little brooch factory down here. Yeah, sure, why not? So I like to work backwards in the production chain. I like to set the brooch factories first. Because what that's going to do is tell me exactly what I would need in terms of a silver forge and silver. So if we go to the production menu now, there should be a deficit in the silver forge. So silver forge, we need about one or two more. Two should be fine. It is, and we're still making enough silver, so that's perfect. That just solves itself right there. Nothing else we need to do. But 3 more brooch factories, and then we have another shipment on the way to the main island. So yeah, that's how that's done. And what I was really trying to work on too as well, let me do one other thing. All these. All right, well, Population's always a challenge over here in Albion. That's okay. Okay with all this. Can we fit another house or two somewhere? Maybe. Probably not. This barley? Weld. Get some houses over here. These guys have anything? Let me look at the production menu just to make sure everybody has everything. That looks good. That looks good. We are going to need some more oxens, whatever they're called. Maybe one more should do it with the oxes. Yeah. Slightly concerned about our... Alright, there we go. That fixes population. Okay. I'm done over here for right now. Because again, I just want to... Well, actually probably not, because I'm going to have to go and see what these guys need. Brooches came in. I need necklaces. And they're running out of beer, so... I think we should get another trade route with the beer. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Can I just add another ship? I don't know. It's too complicated for me. Let's go back. We're not going to save that. We're going to go to Pendle Craig to Gyro. Pendle Craig. To Gyros. Our beer should be literally incredibly full. It is. Cool. So that'll work itself out. The brooches will work itself out. I do want to work on some of the other things like these bird tongues. Oysters with caviar, I think. We have an oyster population. And we have a sturgeon population. Do we have any more? I don't think we have any more river slots, and we don't. Okay. We can really just make all of this sturgeon. Yeah. I believe the sturgeon is with the oysters and caviar, so let me take a look. Yeah, and it is, so that's cool. And we have plenty of population over here, I believe. Yeah. So let's just make this a bunch of sturgeons. Alright, we need to connect this, obviously. Not gonna look pretty. Uh-oh, what are we gonna do here? I have to kick this guy out.
What happens in Taverna stays in Taverna.
Yes, it does. Okay.
One from the coins and the statues.
I am the one from the coins and the statues, actually. This just may not work here, unless I can find another place for this. For the olives. Yeah, possibly.
I try to stay calm. It's the only way to get things done.
How full are they on the olives, though? Let's just take. Yeah, they are completely full. So we don't even need that second olive place. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got a lot of sturgeon. Let me set up a route here. This is going to be Hans Pretoria. Hans Pretoria. Gyros. And it's going to be all the sturgeon. Okay, so that's done. That'll take care of itself.
Ready.
What unfulfilled needs do we have? Go away. Cool. So brooches should be taking care of themselves. Beers taking care of themselves. Let's get this oysters and caviar done. We have sturgeon coming. And this increases population and health. So, excuse me. I'm gonna ideally want to put this down here somewhere. This lavender can actually go somewhere else. Probably gonna need 2 of these. Oh, that's perfect right there. Actually, we might be able to squeeze that lavender back in there. Yeah, totally fine. Oh, yeah. Cool. So that should be enough. And then I always like to work backwards in the production chain, right? So we go for what we're looking to get. So the oysters and caviar, we have enough. Now we need to make sure that we have the caviar and the oyster. So, gonna need some fish cutters. And this doesn't affect anything, so probably just put it here. Maybe 2 of them. Yeah, that's fine. And sturgeon's coming, and let's get some oysters. Luckily, we have a lot of space down here. Yeah, 3 ought to do. Okay. Control Q, production menu. That'll give us plenty of oyster. Wow. We probably need even 1 more. Yikes. A lot of oysters, buddy. Alright, so we have enough oysters, we have enough caviar, and we have enough oysters with caviar. The sturgeons are coming, so that's going to solve that here shortly.
Ready.
Done. Easy. Cool. Now, I said my plan was to try and move... to try and get all of... try and get this area filled in. My only concern... Yes... Let me see here. Yeah, that's fine. My only concern is this, which, now that we have that perk, we can kind of put these anywhere. But that helps a lot. Cool. Yeah, we can start another area right here. I am concerned about this, so let's build another one.
Why
I waste my attentions upon one so trivial.
Okay, so this is going to give us a lot of water. Great, and then we're going to need one up here. And this will supply this whole area. Fantastic. Fantastic, give me 14 of them right now. Cool. I'm very thrilled. Let me see what these guys need. They don't need anything.
With fools, but
They do need tablets.
Catch the occasional glimpse of genius.
I think we are importing that Sardic wood here. Let me look. And we are, so we're just going to need a few more tablet places. Yeah, we need like one or two. I'd be happier with two. This is knowledge, so maybe we put it over here because we're gonna have a whole area here. How's our bees coming along? I think we are importing the bees. Let me just take a look at our bee. The honeycomb, and we have plenty, so that's cool. All right, so let's work on this. Let's get this entire area with the equities, and then we'll change these over to the other guys. And let's look at this real quick. Oh, we need gold, and I don't think we just. No, we can't. I don't think we've unlocked that yet. See, when we get enough money, we're going to take back this island. Because I just can't. This is too big of an island to not have. And they have gold here, too. Oh, dang it. Yeah, this is a big problem because I don't have any islands with gold. It's a very large problem. Shucks. Well, I wish I had my YouTube chat up. See if anybody's commenting, see if my boy can help me out. Oh, here it is. Can't see my YouTube chat. Oh, here it is. Cool. All right. Hopefully our friend shows up and tells us what to do about this gold situation. So all these islands that have a bunch of gold are taken. And I'm not about to pick a fight with this lady. The only thing that we can do, theoretically, is make her my consortium or whatever you call it. Yeah. We would need like $60 million to do that. Gosh, that sucks. Let me see if Albion has any gold. I don't think it does. No, because there's no rivers. Well, maybe. No, Albion doesn't have gold. Man, we are in a predicament here. I mean, what if we just save the game? I mean, what would happen in... Sorry, guys, I'm trying to think. What would happen if we just took over one of our islands? She's going to get really pissed, but... That's something that we're probably going to have to do. I mean... Got 9 river slots here, 8 river slots there. 13 river slots on this island. Where is her, yeah, that's not going to be possible. I guess the only way is to get our money up. Really, at this point. Okay, well, let's just keep building. Maybe we can buy some gold. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to need like $80 million. And honestly, I don't feel like rebuilding my navy and going through all that. Because we're going to lose anyway, and it's going to take a lot of time and resources when we could just spend the time expanding our islands and getting our money up. Unless there's any research nodes about gold, but I highly doubt it. I mean, there's gold deposit that we've already researched, but there's nothing that allows us to mine gold on islands that don't have it. Yeah. It just kind of is what it is. I mean, we're just going to have to play the game. All right, let's go back here. Let me see if they can just buy it for now, just so we can get our amphitheater up. What does it need? Just raw gold? 60 tons of raw gold. And are we importing mosaics? We got plenty of mosaics. Let's go ahead and just see if this gets filled. I doubt it. It's going to cost a lot of money, but let's see what happens while we're building this. It's kind of the only way right now. Let's get to building. Let's do it. So let me pause this. Yeah, sure. A little bit of irregularity never hurt anyone. They will need some... All right, let's let that build up a little bit. A little bit of irregularity never hurt us all. This would be a cool little neighborhood down here. You need city services down here. Nice. Yeah, this looks terrible, but that's okay. Make sure that all reaches, and it doesn't. This does. Give him a bathroom. Wonder if our gold got filled. Let's check. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Oh my goodness, it did. Okay, so we don't even have to do that. Let's just get this amphitheater up and running. Start construction now, please. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Give me 14 of them right now. Looks good. Be a nice little neighborhood for the ages. Now remember, guys, they are going to need those other
It feels
things.
like it does you good.
That
to
should
be
be all
deciding.
good. A little bit of beautification here and there. They should all have water also. And they do. So, you guys are almost ready. Okay, now we have equities. Let me just make sure they have everything they need, which they need a Grammaticus. They all need a Grammaticus. Particularly.
A building's construction has stopped.
Why? There needs a
Some
sanctuary and a
people make
Grammaticus
a
over
lot
here.
of money selling bread.
We'll put one over here. Put both of them right here. This should be
soap
fine.
smells of pure fresh lavender.
Oh, does it? Sanctuary. Grammaticus. Sanctuary. Grammaticus. Why is this not reaching? Now it does. Okay. Mission accomplished. That looks great. And we're still building here, right? Yeah. Now let's take this entire wing and let's make them the plebeians. Fantastic. Give me 14 of them right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My son lacks nothing, except for ambition.
Oh yeah. We're doing good. Our money's going to be increasing. To make sure. Ooh, they need a library over here. Can that go over here? Yes, it can. Fantastic. Oh man, this looks good.
There is a library on every corner of your city.
Yeah?
I love it. I don't like to travel.
Yeah, I
but
know.
I should like to visit one day.
Yes, you should, and we'll be welcoming you with open arms when you get here. Okay, I would like to see at least another 500 equities. God, that looks so good. Yeah, we're gonna need some equities here. We do have enough farmers, honestly. Maybe we can have an equities camp over here. What do you think? My only concern with that would be... Yeah. Let's bring this down. Gonna take some finagling.
Oh dear, the stores are overflowing.
The stores are overflowing. Okay, perfect. So now we can have a little equities area here. Just got to be careful because there is a lot of dirty industry over here. Maybe if we just make like this area equities, maybe just a little bit over here too. What are we missing, guy? Nothing. And don't forget, 150 of those are going towards the building the aqueduct, so that's something that needs to be considered.
A building's construction has stopped.
Yeah, I know. I know. Cool, we're looking good. If we... Oysters and caviar. I don't... Oh, because they should have all the oysters and caviar they could possibly need. No, they... Well, yeah, they do. Are we not getting enough sturgeon? Is that what's going on here? They have plenty. What are we doing? I do not know what's going on. Do I need one more? Population and health. Put one here.
I enjoy a touch of work now and then.
Okay, well, I think at this point we need to work in Albion. Actually, let me stabilize this population. Let me look at the charts. Just make sure we have everything. Everybody's going to be okay before I swing over to Albion. Yeah. We need some more salt, and we need some more garum. Salt and garum, my friends. Probably only need one more salt. And then I think we're importing our sardines, and then garum. If we have one more garum, we should be fine. Salt is good. Garum is... Would like to have another one. Keep making garum plants. Salt is good. Garum is good. Let me just make sure we do have enough sardines, and we do, because we're importing them. Anything else that we... Soap. We need soap, and we need soap. Okay. Yeah, we need soap, guys. So that should be good on the soap. Need one more lavender. Pigs are good. We need one more lard. Lard. 2 more lards. Oh, why is it so hard to... Okay, soap is good. Lavender's not. Lard is good. So let's get some lavender in here. For the goodness of the folk. Which we might...
What worthier pursuit is there than the exploration of the unknown?
Yeah, I don't know if we can squeeze this in here. Oh, yes, we can. Perfect. Is that enough lavender? It is not. Squeeze this down here. Easily. Is that enough lavender now? Tis. We do need sandals. Good thing I'm checking all this before we bolt out into Albion. Okay, we're okay. Pigs are good too. Okay, we are stabilizing. Let me make sure they got their oysters and caviar. Oh, togas are not good. They did get their oysters and caviar, but we need to work on togas. Let's take a look at our toga production here. Ooh, we need more shells.
A building's construction has stopped.
And we need more actual togas. Dang it.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Get these guys out of the way. Shells. Shit. Shells. Is that enough shells? Yeah, it is. We need, I would say, two more toga factories, at least. At least 2 more. Yeah, that's good. Everything else is good. We do need more cloth, so maybe 1 or 2 more of those. I think we have this. Yeah, we have the space up here. Just put 2 down. Let's take a look at our flax. And our flax is stable. Okay. I don't know. Oh no, we need more of the Tyrant Purple. We need more flax too. Just put this down. Stuff is so annoying. Flax is good. Cloth is good. Shells are good. Purple's okay. Need another purple. I hate this stuff. What's going on over here? What is this?
What we need is a store.
Well, that would be why we don't have any things. Dang it, why didn't I see that? There we go. Solves the caviar problem. think we have
I am off
stabilized.
to the
What's
forum
this?
to propose a general ban on trousers.
They should be getting their togas as we speak. Yeah, we have plenty of that now, so we're good. Take a look, see what's going on here. Totally fine. Okay, let's work on bird tongues, which is going to require noblemen. Bird tongues in Aspic, which this will be a perfect place for. Do I have any ships in the region? Ooh. No, these are all moving. Put that guy there. Just look at my production chain here for that. Which I don't even have unlocked. Let's get some more Romans.
I'd freeze in one of those breezy togas.
Ah, this is going to be tough. See, this is where late game gets really tough trying to incorporate Albion. Oh man, this is going to be tough. I mean, we are like filled to the brim here. Maybe we can downgrade some of these smiths.
I offer to the gods. Bright beads and a fine ring I made. Get yourself a beer, we'll talk.
We upgrade to the Romans. There we go.
Eels, don't I, freak?
Okay, so we have to satisfy all of this in order to get them. Man, this is gonna be tough. Because we need to get whatever the higher tier is here so we can work on the bird tongues.
A building's construction has stopped.
All right, well, let's do this because they're going to need olive oil and they're going to need pots, but they're not going to need a lot of it. But let's go ahead and get bread and sausages out to them. Bread, sausages. They don't need soap yet. They do need soap. Bread, sausages, soap. What else do they need? Olive oil, pots, bread, sausages, and soap. So 50 tons of everything, which we have an abundance of. So let me go to my starting island. Let's see what we got over here. We can afford 50 tons of bread every once in a while. And I don't, yeah, sausages aren't made over here. How's our olive oil over here? Plenty. Oof, we're gonna need amphora here. Yeah, we need another amphora. We can't steal the amphora here. I tell you, this game's one big puzzle. It really is. Yeah, so that should be okay. But I really can't afford to send them pots from here. So let me do this. Get a massive ship with 6 cargo slots. And let's build that. I need a piece of paper. So they're going to need... I can supply them with bread. I can supply them with olive oil. And soap. bread, olive oil, soap, that's 3.
I reckon your civis romanuses would pay well for our
Bread,
brooches.
olive oil, soap,
This here one's mine.
and
Hands
4A.
off.
Hold on, it's going to take some finagling. We can do it. There's no river slots here. Now imagine that. There's no open river slots here. There's a few here that we could theoretically. Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's just make all of this clay.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Okay. Maybe one more. And then let's just go
We
crazy.
have finished one phase of a construction project.
Great. Let's go crazy with the pots here. Oh, wait a minute. How much resin is here? None. We're not making any resin? Are you kidding? Where are we sending all this resin to? Hold on, I gotta concentrate here. Where are we sending resin? Where are we sending all that resin to? All right, we're gonna do this. Because I guarantee you this is full of resin. Not really. Oh my goodness, this gets tricky. Nasquim? Where the hell's Nasquim? Why do we have resin going to gyros? Whatever.
A decision, your judiciousness.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Prudent.
Okay, well, we're full of clay. We can take all of this clay and send it to Allegius. Where we have enough population to make as many pots as we need. Let's do that. Allegius. Nasquim to Allegius. Nasquim, Allegius. All the clay. What we have to do, guys. Hold on, let me just stop and think real quick. Why can't we just make the pots here? Because they're already importing that. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get as many as we can. Yeah. Okay, so then we should have an overabundance of pots.
Some of the necessary materials haven't reached us.
Okay. So that solves that issue. Let me just make sure our charcoal's okay here. And it's not. Is it now? Yes. Okay. So they're going to have all the pots that we need.
Ready.
So the nous. It's going to be a complicated trade route, but everybody relax. We're going to go from Allegius. We're going to get 50 tons of olive oil. 50 tons of soap. 50 tons of... What else do they need? What else is needed? Olive oil, soap. Oh, bread. Sausages we can't make here. We're going to save this. Olive oil, sausages, bread, soap. Olive oil, sausages, bread, soap.
2 sheets to rub together. Not wrong with a tunic.
Bread. Soap. Olive oil. And pots. Bread, soap, olive oil, and pots. Whatever. I guess that didn't save. So, Legis. That would be bread, soap, olive oil, and then we need Nasquim, to load pots. And then Albion, we're going to Pendlecraig and unloading everything. Anything else we need?
We've got a proper temple to put all these curses in. Don't worry, your name's not on money.
No, not really. Okay, so let's work on our sausages. Oh, man. We don't have the herbs. We don't have the pigs. You know what? Because there's not a lot of people here, I'm just going to buy the sausages. Let's just buy it. I don't care. We're doing all this so we can unlock bird tongues. We need noblemen. We're coming down to the wire.
Watcha. Hard at work here, don't you worry.
Probably need another one of them too. Yes, we have plenty of sausages now,
Half decent scran on cockles.
and everything else is coming.
Those are handy too.
Let's get them a Grammaticus. What is this?
Come on to my benno reeking of fish.
I ain't worried about weld right now. What do they need?
Not bad.
Grammaticus.
Them sausages almost taste of some thing.
Oh, goodness.
We're up to our ears in this stuff. Who's your deuce?
Alright, that gives them their Grammaticus.
Listening to some old mumbo
And everything else is on the way. How's our... what was that? Weld crop?
Warehouse is full as a finch's nest.
Probably don't even need any more of that. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So then we'll at least
Shoes
have
of
one
reed
nobleman.
are better than none shoes at all. Just about.
Which is great. Okay. Once we have the nobleman, we can unlock the resource of the bird tongues. We need to worry about cloaks, which I don't know how much they're going to need. They're going to need a lot.
Smooth
Done.
as a marble sepulchre.
Perfect. Perfection. Happiness has exploded. The entire town is in bliss and in awe. Okay, let's think about this here.
There's an odd
Cloaks.
number of steps up to the temple, which is lucky.
Yeah, this is really good. Fantastic. And we just got to get him the bird tongues, some of the mirrors and things, and that's all done in Albion. All this stuff. What are these liars? Oh my goodness. Oh, what a pain. All right, well, let's focus on the bird tongues. Any moment now, these guys are going to have their supplies that we're shipping them. At which time we can upgrade to nobleman. Then at which time we can take this island. Well, we can just take this now. Okay, well, that is what it is. And this will just be an island full of bird catchers, I guess. What do we want our central population to be? Probably right here. Can't even build anything yet. Alright, we'll let that do its thing. There'll be a lot of birds over here, guys.
Oi, listen here. 20 denarii for this. Any less and I'd be sparing my own goat.
Alright, well, while that's working itself out, let's expand. Expansion, expansion, expansion. Where can we put another neighborhood? Probably right here. Sure. Okay. What's wrong with that? Thanks for Grammaticus.
My husband and I want for nothing now.
I'm so glad you said that because I've worked very hard to make sure that that's the case. Cool. Got more equities now. And they need a bathhouse, a forum, and a bath. Yikes, and a feeder. This whole wing is going to need all that. Well, forum. Bathhouse. And a feeder. You happy now? Market. Need another hearth down here. Taverna. Probably going to need another Grammaticus and Sanctuary. Well, Sanctuary's fine. Grammaticus we can probably scoot down here. We would kind of need to hold, please. Move this somewhere. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, a nice healthy population of these guys. Throw one of those in there for good measure. Looks great. I mean, even if we were really like aggressive here, then we would need to build a library and a temple. That's, I don't know. Well, I guess we could do that here. I mean, if we want the most money, it's kind of what we have to do. Whatever, let's do it. I did not want to do that. Let's just, I don't know. Chill out with this right now. All right, these guys are going to need definitely a library and a temple. So let's give them one. Scooch this up as close as we can. And they'll love that. Maybe over here we can have a nice equities neighborhood. Yeah, we can put an equities over here. But this is nice. I mean, you know, these guys have the area on the water.
Oh, I'd open my gullet like a fish for oysters and caviar.
Okay, let's just make sure that we have enough of everything they need. No, we need more hats. Need some more hats. Need some more salt hats. Salt hats, pots. Olive oil. Salt hats, pots, olive oil. Salt.
Everything is perfect for the governor's visit.
Salt hats.
Shyness's beards, look who's here.
Salt hats. What else do we need? Hats are good. Salt is good. We need pots. Pots. So let's just hope we have enough clay. And we do. And then olive oil, which we can beautifully put over here. Sanctuary. Grammaticus. They don't have a Grammaticus over here. Do they need a Grammaticus? Yeah. Boy, this is tight. Oh goodness. Okay, well, I guess we're not putting olive oil there. Which olive oil do we need? One is fine. Need more shells? Gracious. Shells are good. All that's good. Everything's good. We need more glass and we need more oyster. We need more oysters. More caviar. Oysters good, caviar's good, sturgeons are coming. Glass. Maybe one more glass maker? 2 more glass makers? Another smelter? Oh my goodness. Do we have enough smelters? No, we don't. Oh my gosh. And I don't have any more river slots. I don't know. Let's just buy glass. I mean, I can't. How much are they? Gosh, they're expensive. I don't have any river slots left. How's our grain? Can we get rid of 1 grain? Maybe. How's our clay? Can we get rid of 1 clay? Not really. We also need charcoal, or else this entire place is gonna just crumble to pieces. Is that enough charcoal? Yeah. Clay is a problem. Glass is a problem. Shoes are now a problem. Expanded too quick. Yeah, we need glass smelters. How much?
Glory to our governor.
Can we just yoink a grain mill? I mean, I can import grain. Is that enough glass, though? Barely. Yeah, let's import the grain. How much grain do we have here? Or flour? We don't have any more river slots here, do we? I can do another guess grain mill here. I don't think there's another.
Things I make should not be prey to the elements.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we can do that. Grain mill. Grain mill. Thing is, do we have enough grain? Yeah. I think we'll be okay. Maybe a couple more grain fields. Okay, so let's send flour over to... Do you have any ships idle here? Not really. We're not going to need a lot to pick up the slack, but we're going to need this. Where this ship is. Oh, that's probably over now. So we'll just have to go to Nesquim to here and just send the grain or the flour. If that's our only hope, only Obi-Wan.
Since life favors us, I am sure my son will get to sit on the Senate.
Yeah, let's go back to Albion. We can try the nobles now.
Sell things others need to buy things we don't. Funny the way the world works.
Yes, and now we can work on the bird tongues and stuff.
To be a Roman is a noble calling.
I'm just downgrading him. I don't need him. Let's build this.
Rejoice, Governor. Your city shall be saved.
Let's build... this. Bunch of these. Okay. Only problem is I don't have any aldermen here. Which this entire area is just going to have to be Roman focused. This is going to have to be a Roman island. No matter what we do. This entire island is going to have to be devoted to all of that. Yeah. All right, well, I think that's where we pause here, because this is where things get really challenging with the nobles and the everything else. So we're going to chill out here for right now. What is all that? Cool. All right, we're going to chill out with all that. I appreciate you watching. If you did like these videos, please subscribe. I post as much as I can. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.